ended.
Oh, yeah.
Tied at 3. They will have swept their second team in a row if they pull this off. So they're looking good. They got a one-nighter or a one-dayer tomorrow. Makeup game. The White Sox will be in town. That's a 1:10 pitch. So maybe I'll poke my head in there a little bit before we get the show going here. Mary is out tomorrow and Friday.
I'm with Todd Berry tomorrow in Dayton, and then I'm headlining the Liberty Funny Bones. My first time headlining a Funny Bone on Friday down near Cincinnati. Liberty Township, Ohio.
Liberty Township.
Liberty's got Mary headlining Friday night.
7:30.
Next week on the show, I will hook you up. If you've been hitting me up for tickets for Bloodview Haunted House out in Broadview Heights, I will get you those. If you want to go see AWOL Nation, they're doing a show in October at the Agora. And then Five Finger Death Punch with Megadeth and some other bands. They're out at Blossom on October the 4th. So those tickets next week on the show.
That's a long Blossom season this year.
It is. Yes.
I feel like it's the same.
I don't think I've ever heard of an October show at Blossom.
I guess.
I think last couple of seasons they might have been pushing it into October, but I think last couple of seasons there have been warmer than usual Octobers too. So, but I just mentioned the Cox Outs will start this Sunday morning down at Ivy.
Nice.
Very excited about that. And
Mary, are you sure you want to go headline that show in Liberty and not cancel it and come to see Tenacious D with me?
I'm 1,000% sure. Do I want to headline a club I've been trying to get into, club chain I've been trying to get into for 8 years, or go see what would possibly be the worst performance of all time?
I think you would
both
change your
referring
mind.
to me at Liberty.
Friday, by the way, Dr. Ryan Berglund will return to the show after a COVID-induced absence. Not him, he's fine, just he wasn't coming in for a long, long time. Dr. Ryan Berglund joins us from the Cleveland Clinic. We do a segment called Is It Red? And hopefully we won't get any Is It Red cases up against our window. But I'm already starting to get email questions from people. You can certainly email me those questions if you're not able to call in live or if you're a podcast listener. But Dr. Ryan Berglund is a urologist with the Cleveland Clinic. And so he comes in and offers his expertise for you guys have some kind of issues going on down there. A lot of times he can help. So if your drip has nothing to do with what you're wearing, then he might be able to help out. So Dr. Ryan Berglund will be here on Friday. I think comedian Josh Wolf is going to join us on Friday, too.
Big day.
Always fun to talk to him. If his travel plans work out, he'll be in here, too. You can still leave us messages. The after-hours line is operational. The number remains the same, 216-986-8903.
Hey, Alan. Listening to Monday's show, I remembered Mary giving Bill a hard time about canceling his workout appointment. But today on her Instagram story, which I give her credit for being honest about, she says she canceled her yoga appointment to spend 2 hours on bed and TikTok. And, you know, I can understand self-care, but I feel like it can quickly turn into just laziness, which actually is the opposite of self-care. You know, when we talk about anxiety and mental health, what really helps those things is getting out of bed, making your bed, working out, eating properly, meditating, maybe 10 minutes.
All right, you know where he's going. You canceled your yoga.
On Tuesday, yeah, I was tired. I had already worked out with my trainer
Oh, I thought he said he
Monday.
saw it today.
No, I worked out with my trainer
He
Monday.
might have seen it, whatever.
He
Doesn't
might have
matter.
seen it this morning, whatever.
Because you went to your trainer this morning. You got up early to go.
Dude, I went, I'm dedicated. I just didn't feel like going to yoga yesterday. Because
But wait, he was saying that you did the thing you made fun of Bill for doing.
That's different. I feel like he's not showing up for a personal trainer. That's a one-on-one session. A yoga class.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking you were doing
but
this
I
with
did
your
a makeup
trainer.
day.
No,
I still got a leg day in.
Didn't. No, you didn't.
I did a leg day and I got stuck. I told that story.
Yeah.
So
He needed
no.
to be bear hugged into a vertical position, into a standing position.
my legs still hurt. So,
I wanted to sleep in yesterday.
It's still a little sore. Hey, come over
I
and help
don't
me.
feel good.
It's okay.
Yeah, I wanted to sleep in yesterday, which just turned into scrolling on my phone for 2 hours. But today, I was supposed to go to my trainer at 9, but I had my doctor's appointment at 9:30, so I went to the trainer at 7:30 this morning. So I've been up since 6.
So
Talk
you
to me
wanted,
about laziness.
but you wanted to get more sleep, but you ended up on your phone.
Yes. I was just relaxing.
You find social media relaxing. Scrolling
No, it was a
through
huge
social
waste
media.
of time, and it made me feel very inadequate. to be
That's
honest
what I'm
with you.
saying. How is that relaxing?
The more, and you
the
know
being
what?
in bed part was
Yes,
nice.
laying
Yeah.
down was nice. Not
Right.
having to go anywhere that morning was nice.
Right.
But the longer I'm on social media, the worse I feel about myself. Not even like physically, like just in general. I just feel like a failure anytime I spend more than 10
Again,
minutes at a
I
time on
hate
social
to
media.
repeat myself.
I am a failure?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I
not.
still believe, I know things can creep in, but you curate your own experience. You really do.
On social media?
Yes.
No, it's
I
about...
don't have the same experience other people have on social media.
No.
Tell me.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
When I spend a lot of time on social media as someone who is a quote content creator, or I have to be to put out stand-up clips and things like that, when I see things that have tons of likes, or I see creators who do that full time, or whatever it might be, I start to feel bad about myself, like I don't work hard enough. Like,
But you're not
I'm-
a full-time creator.
I mean, I understand that, but I get it.
Yeah.
None of this is logical.
Right.
But then, so what I'll do is I'll start to look at like other comics or whatever, and I'll be like, this joke isn't even that good. And this person has 9 million followers. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. And then instead
Call
of
'em out.
getting mad at them,
My name. Who is it?
instead of getting mad at them, I start to beat myself up, where I'm like, well, what could I be doing to make my presence on social media better?
Right.
And the answer is not spend 2 hours scrolling on it and instead spend 30 minutes editing a video and posting it. I know
Right.
the answer.
Right.
Yes. But you just
Because
fall into
if
that.
even if you don't see the joke that you didn't think was funny, they still have 9 million views on
Right.
it. Right. I see what you're saying. Right. Yes. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Watching TV seems like a waste of time.
Right.
You're like, I should be doing something.
Well, because I'll be like, okay, I'll go and just check my numbers on TikTok or something. And I'll go through and I'll look at my videos and I'll respond to some comments or whatever. And then before you know it, it's been an hour and I haven't done anything except watch other people's videos. And I always feel bad about myself because it feels like such a waste of time.
Is
That's
that
what
because,
makes me feel bad.
But you check your numbers because you're monetizing them?
No, well,
My question is always, if it's not making you money, why do you care? I ask this of anyone who's like
Because
creating things for social media. If you're not making money on it, why are you worried about it?
There's indirect money being made from it by getting more followers, getting more people to come out to the shows, because that's really the point of it. We don't.
But you can't track conversion.
Well, kind of, because people will comment and be like, can't wait to see you Friday in Columbus or something.
Anecdotally.
Yes.
Yes. And that's if they come.
Right.
Right. But I mean,
So, like,
there's-
Like, give an
Kind of.
example of a show that you were trying to get people to go
Oh,
see.
Liberty Funny Bone. This
No, not that one. Who cares about that one? That
he
was
doesn't
stupid.
care about
The
that.
one near Cincinnati? Is that the one you're talking
Stupid Mary.
Idiot.
Willoughby, you idiot.
Yeah. We got some tickets left for the 9:30 show, the
Yeah.
early ones. Bye.
Yeah, BillSquire.com. to get
But
those
anyway,
tickets.
He's trying to like lead you right into it.
I knew what he was saying.
Oh, Cincinnati?
I know
Oh,
what she's
interesting.
doing.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so like I've been banned from monetizing TikTok until November because
Oh, that's still
somebody
going
went
on.
through and reported a bunch of my videos, so a ton of my videos got taken down.
They don't even review them.
They don't. And
That's
then
so
it's
messed
like you
up.
have a 6-month ban.
Well,
so it's
then
like
why?
perfect.
So what's the point of doing TikTok then?
Right. Why? If it's that easy to ban someone, why isn't everybody banning everyone they don't like on TikTok?
Because not everyone's monetizing it. So what's the point of I was only banned from monetizing. So I can't monetize until November.
That's what I'm saying. If it's that, if their review process is so non-existent, I don't know why you wouldn't find somebody that's like making a lot of money and just go, I mean, what do they say when they
Nothing.
go, I don't.
put in an appeal and I never heard back.
No, but I mean, what was the criticism? Somebody
That
goes, I don't like that?
I
Or
had
terms or something.
violated community guidelines on multiple videos.
with a joke.
With Joe. Yeah, I mean, 99% of what I post on TikTok is jokes.
Boy, they got to figure out, and we dealt with this in radio, still do technically, but I mean, not so much because with the advent of social media and the internet, people aren't going to hear anything on the radio anymore that's worse than what you can see
Right.
on YouTube or on social media. But the bulk of my career, you were constantly banging your head against what people considered community standards.
Mm-hmm.
And radio companies were constantly imploring the FCC, be like, give us a definition of community standards.
Well,
They'd
they
be
don't
like,
have one.
well,
really.
it's all different. Right. And it's and that lack of forethought has just trickled on over the years into social media.
Well,
Community guidelines. And they go, what the hell does that mean? You know?
and the thing is that they're robots reviewing these things. It's not a person, so they're not taking any context in. Like one of my videos got taken down that had like 500,000 views because I called myself white trash, and they said that was hate speech. So just
Against
because,
yourself.
well, that's the thing is that it's not context.
Yeah.
They're just looking for keywords or phrases or whatever.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
I had one taken off of Instagram, but not Facebook. I'm like, this is the same company.
Yeah,
And you're
Right.
it's so stupid.
well, you can have it on Facebook, but I can't have it on Instagram. That
I
doesn't
just
make any
got mad
sense.
about this. I didn't know that because I do monetize Instagram, and Instagram plays your reels to Facebook but doesn't pay you for them. So any views that you get on Facebook don't count towards your Instagram monetization. I have 1.5 million views, but 1 million of them came from Facebook, so I
yeah.
don't get any money for it. I mean, and I said the same thing. I was
That's
like,
their
isn't this
loopholes,
whole
yeah.
thing like the metaverse or whatever?
Yeah, so they,
But the
Anyway.
metaverse isn't
Sorry,
fair
that's why
either.
selling tickets is so important.
It really is. Here's the point. The point is, I didn't go to yoga, and I'm not lazy, but I am lazy, and I'm not working on it, but I will.
I think
that
what he
clear
really
everything
wanted
up?
was you to apologize to me.
I'm never going to do that.
I think that's exactly what he wanted.
I think that is what he was getting at, that he saw an inconsistency in what was going on. Now, your explanation is there's a difference between canceling with a trainer
Yeah.
and canceling a class.
Correct.
This was you and the old ladies again,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my old lady class.
Skipping the class.
skipping a class.
They still had the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The class was not dependent on my presence.
So it's not like college where they go, hey, if you're not here, you get an incomplete.
No.
Or whatever.
They
it
don't
is.
care.
Still got a leg day in, though.
Mhm.
I just did it.
I leg pressed 118 pounds today.
What do you panini press?
I panini pressed turkey.
I panini press
salami,
118 pounds.
cheese,
Thin
jalapenos.
sliced.
That's a lot of weight.
118 pounds.
That's a lot, dude.
Is it?
For someone who hasn't lifted weights in 2 years,
Yeah, it's good job. Good job.
that's like 70% of my body weight. I weigh 135 pounds and I leg press 118. I feel like that's pretty good, right?
You know, he's trying to diminish your accomplishments.
I'm not
right?
trying to diminish it. I'm trying to, but like, that's a good starting off point. So keep getting them gains,
No,
girl.
don't tell me what to do.
Gains with a Z, Mary, is what he's going for.
Zanes.
No. No, gains with a Z.
The Z's at the end.
How Aziz Ansari?
On the-
How can you ever hope to make it to the Olympics if you can only leg press the bulk of your body weight? How
much,
can you ever hope to get there?
How many sets?
3 sets of 10.
Good job.
Yeah.
No way to know how many that is total.
Nope.
Nevertheless, that's very impressive. I say continue. These are things that Poundcake should be doing. You notice how quiet he is anytime there's a conversation about exercise. This is a guy who's trying to drop 20 pounds by mid-December. Now, he has gone from 192 to 186.
Doing great.
186.6,
He's
so
focusing
we'll say
on the
187.
diet part, though. Which I think is the way he's going to get the most success.
And I haven't even mastered that yet. I mean, I'm trying, but I don't know.
By the way, there's donuts here if you want any
I'm
donuts.
not having any donuts.
Come get a donut, man.
No.
You got
Guardians
plenty of
brought hot
time.
dogs this morning.
Ooh.
I didn't even have one of those.
I don't even eat donuts all like that. I'm not a donut guy. I got
Donut?
fat free.
Are you into donuts?
Donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah, donuts.
Do you like donuts or donuts?
No.
Because they're two separate things.
No, I'm not a big donut guy. I like now donut balls. I will mess up.
Yeah!
Oh.
Donut balls.
No, they're not
Many
the same.
people who
Donut
live in
holes?
Shamokin are upset that Dunkin' Donuts is closed.
Now I have to rely on myself to go to maybe a Turkey Hill or something where I don't like their donuts. I rather the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm. She likes the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. Listen, I hate to belabor a point because it is International Sober Day. The guy who created $2 Chuck has died. You know, $2 Chuck is, right? I think they stopped making it a while ago.
Is that wine?
It was called Charles Shaw Wine,
Yeah.
but Trader Joe's would sell it for $1.99 a bottle, so people called it $2 Chuck. The guy who came up with it was a guy, he was part of the Franzia family. You know, Franzia.
Ah, slap in the bag.
Boxed wine. It was the very first thing I ever got drunk on was Franzia wine, and I didn't drink again for 11 more years. Fred Franzia is dead at 79. He said, at the end, we all have an expiration date.
I get it.
He's a co-founder of the Bronco Wine Company. And he founded that with his brother and his cousin. They sold their initial winery to Coca-Cola in the 70s, but they kept doing stuff. And Charles Shaw wine was called Two Buck Chuck. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. Somebody told me a while ago I thought that Two Buck Chuck went away, but
I just don't think it's $2 anymore.
oh, it is.
Nothing's
It's
$2
$4
anymore.
Chuck.
Chips are $2.29.
Yeah. More than 1 billion bottles of Two Buck Chuck have been sold. Now, he did plead guilty to fraud charges for falsely labeling certain grapes on their wine labels. This is what passes for chicanery in the wine business.
Wait a minute,
It's
this
telling people you
whole-
got the wrong grapes.
The whole bottle was only $2?
Yeah, $1.99.
Where was I?
They sold them only at Trader Joe's. You never had Two Buck Chuck?
That's why.
she
didn't go to
wasn't
Trader
going
Joe's.
No, I was buying the barefoot gallons from the gas
From
station.
Target or whatever.
No, they were like $7 for a whole gallon at the gas station. That's what I
Yeah.
was buying.
No, this is a regular, normal human bottle of wine.
People don't drink gallons
no,
of wine.
some people do.
Some people do. I like the
If they refer to wine o'clock, they probably do.
what's the Boda box?
Okay.
That's
Like
like
the
the-
little ones that
no,
look like
no, they're
energy
like
shakes? Or?
It's like just a cardboard box with. It's decent enough.
That's why I was
Okay.
like, dude,
And it was
Barefoot's
like
got the
20
most
bucks.
awards.
Yeah.
This thing is decorated and
Awards.
medaled. Seriously.
It really does have a lot of awards.
I don't believe in the whole the more expensive a bottle of wine is the it's going to be any better. I'm just trying to get drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the very first thing I ever got drunk on when I was 15 years old was a box of Franzia Red. And we only got it because my friend's older brother was supposed to score us whatever the wine coolers du jour were in 1984, 5, 6. And I didn't come through with those. So we got a box of Franzia wine, and I ended up drinking most of it. And also eating peanuts because in my immature brain, I thought that would soak up the wine. And then I proceeded to vomit up wine and peanuts all night. And so I was like, I'm not going to drink anymore. And I didn't drink until I was 26. But Franzia wine holds a certain place in my heart because, boy, I didn't know anything about anything. And to this day, I pride myself on not knowing dick about wine.
Yeah.
Whatever the opposite of a wineophile is, that's me. I don't know anything about wine. I know what my wife likes if I'm going to order her a
Winophobe.
wine. Huh?
Winophobe.
No, he's not afraid of it.
Sounds like he's
Are you
kinda
afraid of
scared
it?
I'm not afraid of it.
Sounds
I
like you're
avoid
scared.
it.
You're
I don't
scared
have.
of it.
I don't have a refined palate for wine. I don't know. I don't drink it. I don't care if somebody goes, "What do you want?" I go, "Whatever you grab."
Yeah.
If I'm at an event and there's wine, whatever you grab. But anyway, R.I.P. to Fred Franzia.
He did.
You made me vomit all night long, to quote the immortal Lionel Richie. I got to take a break. If you want to text for something, 35192, wherever you are, you can fire up that iHeartRadio app and listen to us there.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7
WMMS.
You're